Good afternoon, everybody. Joseph Hennessy. Name of the channel is The Children, trying to find empaths, starseeds, light workers, kind, caring people who are just tired of the system that just beats us over the head. It just never stops. Looking for the Rainbow Warriors, the 144,000 that are spoken about by the Hopi Indians, who come about at this time to help save this planet from ourselves. It's fact. If you can do your research about the Hopis, they talk about this time 144,000, which is just a metaphor for the number of people needed to start this movement of different colors, classes, and creeds, ethnicities, ages, all different types of people to help wake up Gaia to what they're doing to us on this planet. We are ascending to the fifth dimension. We are in the process of doing that. But a lot of things have to be fixed before we can do that. So yesterday I was watching the mess at the White House between the Ukrainian President Zelensky and President Trump. And all I kept hearing was one guy talking about saving lives, and the other guy perpetuating more war. How many kids have to die? Do you understand when they send 18 to 40-year-olds to war, they're killing the men who produce the children? Double-edged sword. And all he kept talking about was standing up for the Ukraine. If you do your research, this war started in 2014. It all coincides with Joe Biden's preempted pardons for all his family and everybody else who had anything to do with Burisma, which Hunter Biden worked for with no qualifications to do so, and where the real laptop came from was real, which led to a stolen election. Do you see where I'm going with this? The Ukraine is just a big money laundering operation. It's killing children. You hear all these rhinos or all the congressmen and senators talking about, well, we're spending the money back in America. Yeah, to make bombs and guns and tanks and airplanes to kill our children. God does not choose sides in anybody's war. It never ends. It's a money laundering operation. And all the money goes back to Lockheed Martin, Halliburton, all the military industrial complex. Sure, they employ people, but they're employing people to make weapons to kill. Where's the humanity? Where's the good in that? We are just involved in that war as Ukrainians, because if we are supplying them with all the weaponry, well, we're just as guilty as anybody else. This war could have been avoided in 2014. Excuse me, I take that back. When the war was first initiated, there was a peace agreement in place. And the American government nixed it in the name of democracy. We don't live in a democracy. We live in a constitutional republic. People don't seem to understand that. But we run around the world destroying governments in the name of democracy. If anybody was to make a documentary about the United States and to show it around the world, other than the propaganda bullshit that they show, and show us what's really happening on the streets of America, who would want to come here or live the way we live, or have anybody instill our values, which we don't have anymore? As a nation, we are so polarized to wars, to death, to poverty. My God, kids in our own country are living in cars, going to school hungry. And we're funneling money all over the world in the name of democracy to take care of what? Bureaucracy. The rich get richer and we get poorer. The only thing I don't have against Zelensky is he didn't wear a suit, which I don't have a problem with, because a necktie is a noose. t-shirt feels much better. One problem I do have is he wears a trident on everything that he wears, and that's the devil's pitchfork. It's all little signs and synchronicities that they do too that they have to tell you. I talk about those, but all my signs and synchronicities are done in a positive way. They do theirs in a negative way. Like 666, casting spells, all the stuff that they do to us. But I don't want to start getting into the spiritual end of things. War benefits nobody. It kills your children. There's only one God, one creator, one source. And whose side is he on? He's on your side or my side? He's on nobody's side. All war does is kill, maim, and make people a lot of money. And the people who send your children to die, why don't they send their children to die? Or if we were going to have wars, which we shouldn't, why don't we send the old men to die because they've already lived their life and produced their children instead of killing the children who can produce children? That's the Baphomet. Everything's done backwards. It needs to stop. We don't need any world wars. We need love, compassion, and kindness. President Trump is tearing the country down as we speak. And all the liberals are all up in arms because he's defunding the Ukraine. He's not defunding the Ukraine. He's defunding all the military-industrial complex that's doing all the killing. It's got to stop. Things are going to get worse before they get better. Over and over and over again, I say we have to see the shit show because we won't believe it, but you're seeing it. The old system is going bye-bye. New money system will be coming in. Everybody will be treated the same. We are one. Stop letting them divide us by everything. I mean, everything, even down to entertainment, sports. People are killing each other and beating each other up over basketball and football games. That's how insane it is. And we're trying to instill our values around the world. I don't want it. I'm embarrassed to say that we live the way we live. We are so polarized. It's sad. And I'm just as guilty as anybody else, but I've realized and come to the conclusion that the 144,000 are here to fix it. Please join me. It's for the children. It's for us. It's for the benefit of Mother Gaia. Everybody have a great day. God bless. Oh yeah, my next video is going to be the soccer ball airplane in the snow globe with a glass of water. It should be entertaining. Bye.